Now, if you are looking for a good cup of local coffee, you can enjoy a cup of Tierras Planas Roasters in several Lubbock local places. Also in Humble Grounds in Slayton. Let's take a look. Well, I am out here with Carrie at Tierras Planas Roasters. Thank you so much for letting us come out.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. So it smells so good in here. Tell me about Tierras Planas Roasters.
Tierras Planas Roasters is a small batch specialty coffee roaster. So we are taking green coffee from the farmers in coffee producing areas around the world and roasting them to perfection. Each roast and each coffee of itself is an individual creation that gets replicated every week.
Wow, so you don't just sell coffee?
No, ma'am. We roast the coffee and then sell it. We sell it retail to individuals for their houses. We sell it wholesale for coffee shops, restaurants, bars, clubs, and so forth.
Okay. So where can I get a cup of your coffee?
So if you go into J&B Coffee House, if you go to the Texas Tech Club, to Berkeley Hill Vineyards, to Claraboya, or the Cakery, all serve Tierras Planas Roasters.
Okay. So tell me how you got started in roasting coffee.
Bad coffee at the office. I was fortunate. I'm one of the guys that was fortunate to travel around the world for the job that I had at the time, looking at crops, and I had phenomenal coffee everywhere I went, just about everywhere I went. And I come back and it's bad coffee. And that triggered the scientist in me to say, I can do this, and started roasting my own coffee. Okay. And from there, it became a situation where my little roaster couldn't keep up with my friends' requests. And we bought a slightly larger roaster, and then a larger roaster, and a larger roaster, and we took off. Okay.
So, real quick, tell our viewers what your name means or how you came up with the name.
So, loosely translated is Flatlands. We looked at and we wanted to tie the name of our company back to the community. Cotton, we couldn't really make it work with cotton. We didn't want to conflict with another manufacturer in the area with the local name. And so we thought about who was the explorers that found this place and limited us or led us into where we are today. And so it went back to Spanish. And then how do we call this Flatlands without getting lost in the sea of Flatlands companies out there? And so that's how we came up with Tierras Planas Roasters.
I love the history. I love that. So you were a coffee drinker before?
Absolutely. Since sometime in high school, maybe a little bit before, a few cups of coffee out on the back deck with my parents when I was real little. I think it was mainly milk and a splash of coffee, but it was a lot of fun. I had a hot drink and got to sit with them.
Right, right. Okay, so I'm going to grab this because I was telling you earlier I drink coffee, but I love the smell, I think, more than I love the taste. What is your favorite blend?
My favorite is the one you picked up. That's our Ethiopian. I love the balance of the acidity. I love the fruitiness, the berry flavors, the floral tones, and a little bit of caramel mixed in with it. It's just an absolutely phenomenal cup of coffee.
Okay. So tell us where our viewers can get more information about you, probably on Facebook. Give us that information.
So on Facebook, you can go to Tierras Planas Roasters, or you can go to tierrasplanasroasters.com, simplify it, tprcoffee.com, and you can come see us out at the Wolford Farmers Market every Saturday.
Great. Thank you so much, Carrie.
Thank
and
you.
I think we're going to stick around and watch you do a little roasting maybe.
Yep.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Trends and Friends.